Hey guys, Joe Blue back again with another episode of Filthy Hunt Cheaters. I've got 3 clips to get through as fast as possible. Mostly of aimbot and wall hacks, mostly aimbot. I'm going to play the first clip and then I'm going to do my comments afterwards as usual. Here we go.
I've got a double. I'll hop now. Ooh. Oh my god, I've just been tapped.
I just heard where the shot came from. What was the dude's head sticking out of a fucking bush,
no,
mate?
You want this big telly I got, mate.
How's he landing them shots, mate?
One tap, mate. That was just we're gonna have a move from there. Bit of a shit spot. I think it's gonna be up to you. Cannon. I don't think you're going for the res.
He's cheating, man. He's
Fuck
cheating.
yeah, no.
He's cheating, man. Head tap like that, man. As if, man. Guy's cheating, man.
It was a cheat. Oh my god. Skull and bones, mate. It's coming. 16th. You ready?
He's cheating, aimbot. There's no way he made that shot. There's no way he made that head tap on reaction, man. As soon as you're gonna bang. Okay, so we get here, we get the clue. No evidence that there's any other team around or any other players at all. No footsteps, no mobs being aggroed, no gunshots, nothing. Completely silent.
I'll hop now. Ooh. Oh my god.
And my mate basically gets head tapped right there.
Just been tapped. Popped here something. Fucking dickhead. 80 meters.
80 meters, so dude got fucking basically tapped from all the way over this side. One tap headshot right there. So
It's gonna be up to you.
So I think I last saw him over here somewhere. I took some shots at him earlier and then dug behind here to reload and then I've come to re-peek. See if I can see where they are. You can't actually see them here on the corner, but they've literally dug down now. So they're over here, but they've dug down. It's a little bit suspect that as soon as I'm out in the open, they re-peek and then they take a shot. I basically crouch and the shot comes out. If I hadn't crouched, I'm pretty sure that would have been me head tapped as well, along with my mate. That crouch basically saved my life right there. So I'll go left, he pops out, basically almost instant reaction, pop out bang, like fraction of a second time to aim right there. And because I ducked, I just escaped the head tap right there.
I think you're going for the res.
So you can't see anybody here. Now you hear some, I think you can just hear some footsteps or something, some pitter-pattering going around here. But you'll see that this guy basically appears about here and you didn't really hear anything for him to get to that point. Now I'd say that he's too far away to be heard. That's the reason why you can't hear the footsteps. And I know that people are going to make the claim that when I stepped out here and then he peeked and took a tap at me, it's because he heard my footsteps. I think he heard my footsteps at all. I think he had wall hacks and he could see that I'd moved into a position where I was compromised. Peeked, took the shot, and because I crouched, I avoided getting a head tap right there. So this guy moves to here silently because basically it's just too far away to be heard. You can only really hear him when he's like moving around here. Maybe he's running or jumping a little bit. It's hard to say for certain, but he gets to this position pretty quick and you can't hear any of his footsteps really. So yeah, a little bit of a footstep there. That could have been a meathead. I'm pretty sure it might be their footsteps. And boom, he's like right there straight away. It's like, and how he got there so silently, to be fair. You can see he moved there and he didn't get any shots. And I'm taking that shot, I'm reacting to it. Looking straight at me, man. Looking straight at me. He goes, oh, but he knows you're there. He's pre-aiming. You can always make these convenient excuses, man. I could have gone another angle, right? I could have gone left and re-peeked. He doesn't know for a fact that I'm going to peek the same angle again. He doesn't even know I'm going to peek it, right? He could be, for all extents and purposes, assuming I'm going to revive my partner. Because that's what my partner's saying, right? He probably thinks that I'm going for the revive, so he's going to push up. So if I'm going for the revive, why is he cautiously waiting and looking straight at me if he thinks I'm going for the revive? Surely he'd be running up to stop the revive at all costs, with a little bit more haste and a little bit more less caution than what this guy is doing. Like to do this is basically allowing me to revive my partner if I was reviving my partner. And this guy's looking directly at me, not even looking like aiming at my mate's body. He might even have the angle on my partner's body from that position. Right, so he might even have the angle of the bod. So you think, why wouldn't he pre-aim that? Because he could look that way, right? But instead, he's looking directly at me. He's not looking over the other side to the left to see if I go to the res my mate. He knows I'm peeking this angle again. And bang, that's a head tap for me.
Cheers.
So he head tapped my partner and he head tapped me with pretty fast reactions. It would seem like he has wall hacks because he peeked when he knew I was in a compromised position, took a shot for my head that I reckon would have been my head if I hadn't crouched, and avoided a headshot. And then he seemed to be looking at me when actual skilled gamer would probably be more concerned with whether or not I'm reviving my teammate or not. So you think his eyes would be on the body and not on me, but he seemed to know that I was going to re-peek and he took that shot there. So to me that seems like he's got wall hacks and aimbot to me. So he comes running down here to loot the bodies. It's gone red. I don't know if it was red previously and he's already heard it or if he's just hearing it now, but either way the point is red.
It was a...
He loses the body, he goes straight into ADS at this point, like he's aiming on this angle here, like he knows the people are coming from this angle. Like they could be coming from this angle, right? They could be down here, behind this wall, could come from this direction, not from the same direction we came from, because that would seem unlikely. Not impossible, but it would seem unlikely. You think if we came from this direction, and he came from this direction to the right, you think another team, if there was one, would come from the other direction. Possibly, you think in those kinds of terms, right? So the fact that he's locked onto this position here would make you think that he has a little bit of extra knowledge, more than just the red going off, because the red would go off, I believe, up to this wall back down here. So he could be people here, but he's not looking, he's not concerned about checking that angle at all.
Jeez.
Like there could be dudes over here, could just be behind this wall, but he's moved in to the left more sharply, so he's not even looking here, I believe. I think he's looking directly to the left here, like he knows they're here, rather than here or further down here. I think he heard some footsteps here, so I think now he does have confirmation that there's players under the building part here. However, that's the only location he has actual confirmation of.
Oh my god. Skull and bones, mate. It's coming.
But also note that you can hear footsteps over the red because we heard them running underneath here at that point. Yeah, you can already see that this player has emerged here. No footsteps.
16.
And then seems to automatically lock to the dude. Shot. Straight across there. Kills that dude. 2 taps.
You ready?
And immediately bang, head tap on the dude straight away onto his second teammate. Frame by frame. Bang. I mean, there's no time to even react to his head. It's just like straight to his head, bang. Straight up and down. Straight up and then down to the head. Instant shot as soon as it's on the head. Bang.
You ready?
You got to think that when you're in spectate, there's obviously like lag in spectate. It's not perfectly accurate. So if it looks kind of aimbossy in spectate, then it probably looked even more like aimbot, right, in live from this guy's point of view in the actual game.
You ready?
So he head tapped my partner, he head tapped me, and he head tapped this dude with almost no time to react. It's like bang, head tap. Not saying that shit can't happen. It does happen, but you know, it just seems a little bit sus that he's just done that literally back to back to back to back, and he's a solo player as well. So we've got a skirt 4-star solo player, like 500 hours or something like that, I believe. 1.53 KD, pretty suspect. Anything above 140 is pretty suspect. And then private profile. Okay, then on to the second clip again of aimbot on Warhack. So I'll play the clip and then I'll comment afterwards. Footsteps in the fucking thing. They hit on one. He's fucking walling. Why'd you take a shot and re-peek like that, man? Right, guy on your left. Straight on your head. It's the other guy behind you, isn't it? I think he's aimbotting now. Okay, so come right here, hear footsteps inside the building. I'm literally behind this bush. It's literally the most obstructed, most limited visibility within this bush you could possibly be. So I'm right around here. Literally, it's like a dead zone. You can't see shit with this. Like, you're not seeing nothing through this. And he takes a shot through this at me, even though you can't fucking see shit. How he didn't get the shot, maybe because I was moving at the same time and it just went past me, just skimmed my past my ear or something. So I take the shot on him there, he hits me at the same time, so within the same reaction. I could have better visibility. I definitely know he's in the window, right? So I definitely have that as an advantage. I definitely know he's in the window and he's got a limited amount of space where he could be inside that window. So that really gives advantage to me in this situation. Whereas where I'm in a bush, I could be anywhere within that bush and the level of his visibility is from his side is unknown. I know exactly where the window is. I know exactly the space between the window. I know roughly where he would be in the window. So like all the advantage to react to is really on my side, theoretically, depending on the visibility on his side. But we both hit each other within the same reactions, so this guy's got pretty good reactions, and anything like that I would immediately think is a little bit sus when people have really good reactions for a 3-star player. I think this guy might be 4-star, but we're in 3-star, 4-star, you know, lobbies here. So I take this shot. So I'm basically aimed on to the window. He's moved away from the window after taking the shot. You'd think it would be pretty bad gameplay-wise for you to repeat this window, because you'd know that the person who's shooting almost definitely has that angle covered. And if I've got decent reactions and we traded for a shot for shot before, now I definitely have the advantage. I think he's still there in the window, but he does move to the left. Right? So I'm basically holding this angle here, and like he's not in the window anymore. So I'm basically here, I'm locked onto it, so you'd think it'd be pretty stupid for you to repeat this window, knowing that you both hit each other within the same reaction time, that if he repeats here, most likely he's going to go down, right? He doesn't repeak, like, until I switch to the dynamite, then it seems like he repeaks at that moment and takes the shot, which makes me think the guy's got wall hacks. One, because he's trying to shoot me through limited visibility. In one instance where it was completely, you couldn't see shit, but I don't believe he could see anything from his side. The second shot that he actually did hit me with is unknown, the level of his visibility, but I would argue I had reaction advantage, as well as having pretty good reactions. I had reaction advantage and have good reactions, yet we shot each other within the same reaction. And now, when I've holding the angle of the window, he doesn't repeak until I switch to a dynamite, then he repeaks while I'm switching over weapons, peeks and takes a shot and kills me. And if we look here, that first shot that he got on me said was through a surface. So this shot here, I'm literally firing the bullet right now. So if we hit my left arm and it went through a surface, logic would dictate, based on the evidence, that the shot must have come through this tree. He didn't shoot me straight ahead, of which he would have visibility of. He actually went and shot me straight through a tree, of which he can clearly see there's a tree there. I can't believe that even with the limited amount of visibility that you can't avoid the tree, right? If you can see, you're going to shoot what you can see. If he sees anything moving, he's going to be seeing it through this window here, like dead ahead or anywhere around here, right? For him to shoot here through the tree makes me think he's got a hit scan aimbot, and his aimbot is locked onto my left arm and he shoots me through the tree rather than shooting me for what he can actually see. So I believe that this is further evidence that he's cheating. He's had multiple instances of points in which would make you think he's got wall hacks, and now you've got this instance where he shoots me through the tree and not through the window. Like, this is pretty much the majority of the window. Most of what he can see through this window is essentially me. Yeah, he shoots the thing that, one, you can't see through, a tree, a thing that is the least thing that's occupying your view of me, and you know, it would make you think that he's got an aimbot to do that, right, to shoot me through that tree, because it's the least likely thing to hit, right? You wouldn't shoot through the tree if you didn't have cheats. You'd shoot through what you would see. Then the only logic of why he'd end up shooting through this tree is if he's got a hit scan aimbot and he's locked onto my arm, to my left arm, and has shot me through the tree with his aimbot. So he's just hit my mate there. I'm not sure on the angle at which he hit him. So he heals up. So he jumps out here. He knows, right? He knows. So he's already hit my mate, right? Pull back. So I've died here. He's come to spectate. So he's just took another shot. So he must see where my mate is. Just been hit. You hear the shot afterwards. It's super delayed. Okay, footsteps there. Right, but when he jumps out, he looks this way. He knows my mate's up this way because he took shots at him. So it seems weird that he's looking over there unless he knows with wall hacks that there's somebody moving in closer, or he's just trying to make it look like he doesn't have cheats. But either way, he's pretty obstructed here behind this fence. Go back just a frame. So he comes out and he's pretty obstructed behind this fence here, and because he's further away, most of his body is probably going to be obstructed by this bit of fence here, and it's kind of, you know, dark and brown. My mate's probably got a darkish skin, so it's unknown what his level of visibility would be here. He basically moves left, he sees him, it's like he's looking directly at him. I don't know what his visibility is, but you'd think there'd be some sort of obstruction of visibility from his point of view looking up. Literally, like, perfectly behind this bit here and there. Like, if he can't see him behind this thing, it's unlikely that he can see my mate behind this thing as well. It'd be obstructed behind it, right? So it looks like he's looking directly at my mate, and he does that little neo dodge. My mate just moves to the right a little bit, and I'm pretty sure, just like in the previous clip where I crouched and avoided a head tap, pretty sure he just avoided a shot from this guy's aimbot by making that little bit of a movement there. Pretty sure that little movement, little neo dodge there, avoided him getting hit by that guy's aimbot. And the same with that little duck back there, he avoided a shot there by moving back, I believe. So if you look around here, like you got the building here, he ran out here, took a shot over here, got all these trees, there's very limited visibility around this area right here, and the last known position was like down here somewhere. You hear his footsteps, he's literally right where, pretty much where I was hovering my mouse cursor. He hears somebody else cooking up dynamite, about to engage on him. He's running around behind him, like, can he see what's happening? I mean, he probably can hear, right? But does he know that this other person's throwing a dynamite on him? Does he know that my mate's still there? Like, does he have this information? If he hears footsteps somewhere behind him, he's repositioned, clearly not afraid that my mate's going to shoot him, holding an angle, like he knows he's not looking in his direction, right? And he's just taking a shot. I don't know how he gets that angle on him, but he got the angle, took a shot on him. Mate runs forward. I think you can hear some shuffling behind my mate. Goes for the shot on him, and he takes the hit on him, kills him, and then bang, from the same angle, shot at him and kills my mate. I mean, he's got to drop down there, right? You got to think about this. Let's go all the way back. So, limited visibility. He's jumping up here. Reloading, like, limited visibility. Footsteps literally, like, a little bit back. What, down here somewhere, footsteps? Like, it's literally behind that tree trunk. He's ducked down. My mate's now crouched, so now he's even less visible. Somewhere to his hard right, but again, limited visibility. Takes that shot in his back to see where the angle is on that shot. So literally on this angle here, right to the right. Takes a shot and he drops down and he still gets tapped in the back. And this guy didn't seem to be making enough footsteps to have moved all the way around on that angle. So something a little bit sus with his footsteps going on there. So all of a sudden he's back down here. So when I switch to his spectate, the guy's back down here. So he couldn't have ran all the way up and round. He must have shot him from down here somewhere. So he runs down to me to loot my body. So he couldn't have ran up all the way up here and shot my mate up in the right, because when I switched to spectate, the guy's back in this building. So he couldn't have gone too far beyond around this, because when he was, I think my mate was up here on this angle, either up here or up here, somewhere around here, right? So you heard the footsteps literally around this location where he was. So you think he's around here somewhere, shot my mate, double tapped him, somehow got the angle up and around there, don't know how. Then when I switched to spectate, he was back in his building. He couldn't have ran all the way around here, got the tap on this dude, then ran back down here into the fucking house and then back down again. You think he must have shot him from around here somewhere. So he comes running around making all the noise. Right, because this is the angle, this is pretty much where he shot my mate from, right? My mate was around here, so I don't know how he's getting the angle through these trees to get those two shots on him when he was like, what, up here somewhere? So he got the shot on him here, then he was crouching, he crouched, took a hit in the back, dropped down and took another hit. I don't know how he got that angle, but now he seems to know that this other person's here, even though you think he probably heard the death scream. So he might be assuming that they've got solo necro. He doesn't know that for certain, but it seems like he knows there's somebody else around here. Running around making the noise, he doesn't care about not being heard. Stepping on branches, no map awareness. Just jumping up and down. Literally, this is an exposed position. Anybody could come out here and just peek and get one tap. Yeah. Then just jump in, just literally, this is what you call like a bad play. He's not in a good position to be doing this if he knows there's a person here. Right, so his crossbow comes out. Now he sees the person there in the tree. Bang. Bang. And then double taps that dude down like that, man. And I think that's aimbot, man. And the reason why I think it's aimbot is simply because it doesn't seem human, right? So if we go back, he hears that shot. You think, like, if I saw this person here, my aim would be like, bang, straight to that target right there. I'd be going straight to that person. I'd be reacting to what I can see. Yet this guy reacts, but he basically just goes straight to where the target is now. He goes straight to where the target is when he's moved. He doesn't react to where they are in one motion, right? Because that's how, like, human brain would process information. It would see the person, react to the person, the aim will go towards the person, and then either as the aim was going towards the person, they would change their trajectory, change their aim to where their information currently is, or where it's predicted to be if you've registered that they've moved, or you get to the end of the aim and then you'd recorrect to where they were based on the new information. This guy sees where they are, reacts to where they are, but his aim goes directly to where they currently is. The human processing part of having to determine where they currently are, where they're going to, doesn't happen. There's no human input that he's moving that is aiming is in line with his reaction to what he's reacting to. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he's not reacting to where they are currently when the reaction happened, right? When the information went to the brain and he saw where the person was, his physical actions do not correspond to what his brain is seeing, right? It's going straight to where the target currently is, like an aimbot would, right? Because an aimbot's not going to have lag. It's not got the brain part where it's reacting to where the location of the player is. It's just doing the function it's designed to do, which is lock onto a player. So the fact that he's gone straight to the person here and not aiming anywhere, no attempt to move his aim towards in between the branches and go straight forward to the dude, makes me think the guy has an aimbot, because a human player wouldn't do that. As soon as you'd react to it, your aim would be going straight towards the person where the person is straight away. Even if you had to correct along the way, your aim would at least attempt to move towards where your brain saw the person. This guy's brain reacts to where the person is, but his actions do not correspond to the brain reaction that is happening. It would correspond to how an aimbot would just execute its function, and not the human part that would go towards where the brain is reacting to. And that's why I think it's an aimbot. We've got Virus here, 4-star, KD 122, maybe a couple hundred hours of game time, 11-year-old account, minimum of 10 games. I believe it's 16 games that he owns. This looks like potentially a cheater account right here. And then for the final clip, it's just a case of an aimbot. This is pretty much as clear cut for an aimbot you can get from a player's perspective. So anybody who doesn't even question that this is an aimbot, I'm pretty much going to assume you're a cheater, because there's just no way you could be so gullible as to think that it's legit.
As soon as you're done the main point, I'll jump in, stick it.
Red.
What's red? Fuck.
I can see him, he's over here.
That side, yeah, I'm going to dash around with the other
Got
side
him, he's
again.
bleeding. I've hit him with a true shot.
Yeah, zombies in it. Put him around the other side.
Aimbot.
Nope, maybe not, maybe not.
That's aimbot, mate. Aimbotted me.
Yep.
I was in the middle of crouching, it's that bang headshot.
Whereabouts was it? Oh yeah.
Right in front of me, like 23 meters.
Yeah, I see.
They're both bleeding.
Or two of them.
Sauce. He's in the smoke, he's coughing, he's just rest up.
Necro, innit? Necro. Oh my god. Who's that? Oh, I don't like it here. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, aimbot me, I'm telling you, aimbot. That dude's aimbotting. The headshot, yeah?
That side.
See his mate there, take the shot on his mate, probably an arm shot maybe.
From the other side again.
Mate's over here.
Yeah.
His mate just runs out, completely oblivious. Now, he must know that his mate got shot. He must have heard the shot. He doesn't even look left, doesn't even look in the direction where the gunshot come from. This guy literally has no game awareness whatsoever. Like, at least his mate, who I presume is a legitimate player, I have no reason to suspect that his partner's cheating in this game. As soon as he got hit, the guy ran for cover. This guy does not do that.
Yeah, zombies in it.
So I go straight to the dude, hit him,
On the other side.
and the guy immediately turns round and just takes a fucking shot at me.
Yeah, zombies in it. Put him around the other side.
The guy just turns around, bang, one taps me in the head. And you think, if you get shot, who just stands out in the open, turns around and looks for the enemy, and then just domes the dude in that one hit? Like, the guy's got options. The guy could run for this fucking turned over car here, could run for these steps here, and re-peek and take a shot. He has no reason to just stand there, turn around, bang. This guy literally has no skill of the game. He's just a big dumb idiot who walks around with an aimbot and wins entirely with an aimbot. He doesn't have wall hacks because he's got no game sense. Who gets shot and then just stands out in the open, doesn't react like a human player would, just turns around, bang, you're dead. Head tap.
Put him around the other side. There he is.
And literally peak instant reaction, bang, head tap.
Dickhead.
Reaction head tap, man. So guy's name's Whiffy or Wilfy, KD 129. Hardly any boss targets killed. This guy's got like 20 hours in the game or something. And then private profile. So that's it for today's episode anyway, guys. GG's, laters, peace.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.